All right. I think we're on. Yes. Hello. Good morning. Good evening. Hello. How's everybody doing? Oh, yeah. It's good to be back together again. It's fun to do these evening sessions, you guys. It's nice to kind of mix it up sometimes and do it differently. So, welcome. Good. So good to see you guys joining in. Good evening. So excited to be here. Says Marie, thank you. Good evening, beautiful souls. I love it. Brazil. Thank you. Hello from Georgia. Hello, Lena and Katrina and Marillion. So good to see you. Great to be together, you guys. When Wendy is here to welcome us all in. Hello, rainbows and sunshine. Yay, another fantastic day. I love it. Hello and blessings from Mexico, Utah. Love it. Berryville. Oh, that sounds like a fun name for a place. Utah, fantastic. From LA, phenomenal. Florida, North Carolina. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just love it. Here we are. Kyoto, Japan. I was just there. So cool. And Melbourne, very cool. Oh my gosh. So awesome, you guys. A Christmas fire truck is going by. Bainbridge. Oh, that is awesome. Do they actually do that? That's really cool. Bainbridge Island is such a cute area, cute place. Oh my gosh. Okay, so today is I gotta look, you guys. Today we are on number let me check. It is number 35. 30. Oh my gosh, you guys. We have today. This is 6 today, including today. It is 6 more. I cannot even believe it. This is like how it is being at the end of the year. Is that it feels like the year just started, and then here we are at the end of the year, and I just can't believe how fast this went. 30 so far. We've done 30. This is 35 sessions every single day. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I feel kind of just carried in the momentum of all this energy, and how amazing to have done this right through that very important window 12/12 and coming up through the 19th and now the solstice, and here we are heading into the holidays. So this period, yes, are we still in the energy? Absolutely, we are still in the energy. So yeah, and so it's amazing. I feel like more and more as we head into the shift, the energies that are changing ahead of us. If you have looked at the astrology of 2026, you know that it is a year of we're not through it, right? We're in it. We're not through it yet. We're in it, and it's going to be a very busy year. And but there is the sense that as we are going into it, it's almost like the paths are diverging in a way, and the more that we can stay focused on the positive and choose the more positive thought and choose to notice what is rising and what is creating, and just be focused on that, the better we are, right? In terms of, and that doesn't mean to bypass if stuff is coming up. We want to face it right then. We want to deal with it right then and not repress it. But it is also in our daily life. Can we make a choice to focus on? Can put ourselves? Can you hang out with people who lift you up? Can you choose to watch something positive or listen to something positive, something that supports you, that brings in those positive thoughts? Can you when you look in the mirror, you try on your outfit for the day, can you think of something nice to say to yourself? And so the more we can do that, and yes, I wore my love sweater today just for you. So, but yeah, so I feel like these sessions are helping us to stay in that positive frame of mind while this is this important window where we have the opportunity to really start co-creating our reality, start sending increasing amounts of energy, that we know every single moment that we are able to stay in that vibe of loving what is. We know we are putting another brick right on the path to our new future, which is very, very exciting. And as Isla, our mother of creation, said, it's not all or nothing. Like every minute we do it, it helps. Every minute makes a difference. So yeah, very, very exciting. And do I know what's happening today? I have no idea. I got no previews. I had a great day. I had a really, really beautiful day today. But no idea. I've got family in town, and I went all the way to the grocery store and bought everything I needed, and then got home and realized I didn't have everything I needed. So I have to go to the grocery store again. I forgot a few things. I went without a list. I don't know about you guys. Thank you. I'm glad you like my sweater. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah. And I always feel like this is kind of Christmassy, but you can also wear it all year long. You know what I mean? Who doesn't like a little love on their sweater? You're saying such a huge boost to have done these 35 days, Diane. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm so glad you feel it too. Yeah. And then you're saying we're learning so much. I think so too, right? Yeah, it really is like, yes, we're going through these experiences, but she does teach so much, and she teaches through experience, which is amazing, right? I agree. I love it. A great way to stay positive during the holidays. Yeah, your ears are ringing. Hello, hello. That's awesome. I feel this isn't just helping me stay in the high frequency, but expanding our capacity as well. Me too. Yes, absolutely. No luck on the frog. Thank you for asking. I literally yesterday I tore through my closet. I looked in all my shoes. I went through everything, like tucking behind every single sweater. It's not in my closet. So, and I've checked, I've been every idea. I've been checking them all and no luck yet. So it's going to show up like the minute she leaves, I'll find it. I'll be like, darn. So then I'll have to come up with some clever way of getting it into her apartment. I know. I'm still trying. She's having a great time with the fact that I can't find it. All right, you guys. I think she hit it just to drive me crazy. She did. That's the point, right? That is the point that she knows. That it's more fun when I know. For her, it's more fun when I know I have it and I can't find it. And I confess it's the same for me when I know that I've left it at her place and she doesn't discover it for a long time. Bathroom under the sink. Yep, I checked. Yeah. She said, what about food or tea containers? I could check. I do have one really large tea container. I could check. I'm going to look there. I did pour more tea in it, but it was before she came. So no, because it was there. She put it last time she was here. Nope. So I've checked the tea container because I just refilled it. Darn it, luggage. I'm going to check luggage. I forgot about checking the luggage. Thank you. You guys are so good. Oh my gosh. You guys have such good ideas. Okay. All right. Yeah, I will definitely check. I check all my purses, but I did not check the luggage. So yeah, and that would be in the house somewhere, not in the garden, would be somewhere in the house. Yeah. And who are the three archangels that I call in for each meditation? They are three specific archangels. So the angels never like to give me specific names, but these are three angels that one time when I was in meditation, they came through and it was the most incredible thing. They parted the curtain, the veil, just enough so that they peeked their heads around and I could see them. And it was clear as day. And as soon as they poked their heads around, I felt them like to the depth of my soul. They came through and it was like this feeling, and it was just it's intense feeling came over me that it was like, I know you. And it was the most amazing thing because up until that time, I'd been working with the angels and, I didn't really know the nature of our relationship on the other side. I didn't know if it was just like an agreement we had and it was like, hey, here's Anne's going to incarnate. Let's get some angels to go with her. I didn't really know like what was the nature of our relationship. And in that moment, there was a sense that not only did I know them, but they were like my most loved, trusted, like I felt it. It was incredible, like the most deep, and I knew they loved me. It was this amazing, overwhelming experience that I think about it. I think about it every time I call them in, and I go into that resonance, that frequency of what I felt when they brought that to me. And what was cool was that they have so much control over the veil that they did not, like as they parted the veil for me to have this feeling. The feeling was the only thing they brought through. I could see them, but in a sort of a vague way, but I felt them. But I didn't get any memories. I have no idea. Like, I always joke about like I don't remember, like, did we ever go have pizza together? Like I had no memories come through. It was just the intensity of the feeling of the knowing, the depth of our connection it is not the connection of a lifetime. It's the connection of like all the lifetimes. It was like so amazing. And it was incredibly helpful because the trust that I felt and like every time they come in, I feel like my friends are here. It's this incredible, yeah, I'll never forget the feeling. So it was such a gift, such an incredible gift. But they are the three archangels that I call in, and I believe, like I have my suspicions about which specific ones that they are, but I because they have asked me to stay in the realm of the unity, to not focus so much on identity and to just let them be the angels. And so I do, but I see them in my mind's eye as the three that I saw that day. So I know they're archangels. I know, yeah. And they did, the first time I ever channeled the angels, they did give me a name of the first one, but I know that different ones come in at different times and I can feel the signature of their vibration, but they're trying to teach me like you notice when Isla came in, she didn't have a name, because a name is like, we use human language, we associate a name. They want me to be able to identify people by their soul song, to feel them and to be able to associate and have that be a name. So I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to not rely on the my the yeah, putting a language, because it's pretty here, it's like a name that comes from here, but to be able to feel and to recognize the frequency of them, and to be able to feel them in that way. And then also to understand that they are within the wholeness of angels. So it's part of my journey, which is why I don't necessarily, like I said, the first time they gave me a name, but not after that. And it was Uriel was the first one that spoke to me, was Uriel. So, but yeah, but now I don't know their names, but I know their feelings. I know who they are, and I know who they are in a deep way, which is so cool. But I got to get going, you guys, because there might be somebody who's on a schedule. So let's jump in and do our blessing. Yeah, identifying with frequency. We each have one. Exactly, right? And that feeling, like if you're ever somewhere and you notice that like someone you love has walked in the room and you just feel them, and they're somewhere nearby, even if you don't see them, you feel it. And yeah, it's like you somehow pick it up, your spidey senses like, ooh, they're nearby, you just know it. And but yeah, so exactly that. Super cool. Uriel is the angel of peace. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, so beautiful. Uriel led me to you. Oh my gosh, how cool is that, Luna? Oh my gosh, interesting. I've been tuning into Isla's vibrations more than her words lately. Isn't that awesome? Thank you very much, you guys. And their faces are pure energy. Yeah, I see them show up in different ways at different times. That sometimes they look like geometric light to me, like almost like a tube of light that has like a geometric face on it. Sometimes I see them like that. Sometimes I just, but if they, and as I see, but anyways, we could talk about that forever because it's like such an awesome. I love talking about them. They're cool. Angels are really cool. Yeah. I'm so glad you could be with us live. And Tika Jen, so glad you are here. Yeah, naming people based on their soul song is an indigenous practice. So profound. Oh my gosh, I love that, right? Yeah. And so, yeah, beautiful. Okay, are we ready? Shall we do it? So go ahead and get comfy and drop down from your tailbone, a nice thick root that goes down through the floor and down into the ground. And follow it down with your mind as it grows and extends, going deeper and deeper into the earth. And following it down where it's dark and cool. Going deeper and deeper, all the way down to the very, very center of the earth. And when it reaches that center point, feel the root sprout and anchor itself in. As it does, notice that the root is pulling gently, becoming taut. And feel as that tautness moves all the way up the root. And then all the way up your spine, anchoring you securely to the earth. If I and the angels have your permission to see and work with your energy today, please give us your verbal assent. Yes, it's okay if I don't hear you. I'd like to ask the angels to please help me to be a clear channel of healing and information for our group gathered here today and for all those listening on the recording for our highest and best good. And please help us to receive this healing and information. Thank you. I'm connecting now with the Mother of Creation. She'll set sacred space as I'm staying my body for this part. And she's moving in. There's something happening with our ears. She's using this, connecting somehow. I'm feeling it in my ears. It's moving out around all of us. Into this space, I'd like to invite in our 3 archangels and ask you to please clear each and every one of us of any energies not in our highest and best good, any energies that are not our own or that are not in the light. Please clear us, our field, our possessions, the space that we are in, as well as our technology. Thank you. And just take a breath as they do their work. I'm connecting deeper now and bringing in Isla, the mother of creation. Hello, 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 hello. We are here again. We are together once more. We are together now and forever, for always, for I do love you each. And we are spending this blessed time where we are separated and yet united together in our assumptions about how the earth is evolving. We are gathering to ourselves what we would draw in. We are collecting amongst ourselves the love that we share, that we prepare, that we build, that we grow, that we draw into an earth that is receptive. We are doing so much work that we allow to flow through us, that we allow, like the passage of time that flows through so effortlessly, a new beginning that grows from inside us in the ease of something that we expand out from within us. I would like to offer you each now a new kind of blessing, a new way of building up your fortitude for the times ahead, giving you strength when you might need it, giving you a reservoir of energy that you can call upon when you might feel empty, when you might feel alone or scared or in want of a close friend, when you might need extra sauce for your Sunday. Shall we? Let's begin. Take a breath, and move deeply into the context of loving yourselves. Move into the space of I am all that I need, and accept this as your mantra as we work on this progress together. Hold yourself now, arms wrapped gently around your body, as if you are endowing yourself with your full presence. Give yourself loving appreciation and thank yourself audibly for the good things that you have done and that you have shared today and in the past few days. How may you respect yourself in this moment now? What have you done that you are grateful that you've accomplished? Was it a way of being or not being? What have you done, including your presence here? Thank yourself out loud. Give yourself the peace of that appreciation as you wrap your arms around yourselves, embracing yourselves, and say aloud, thank you, self. Thank you, me, for what you have done. And say aloud what it is, and speak this in a voice that all layers of the soul and the self can hear you. Speak to your mind for your beautiful thoughts and ideas. Thank your mind. Thank your heart for how it loves and how it shares. Thank your body for how it rises up in the morning and carries you forward, for how it serves you in your daily needs. And thank your heart and your soul and the depth of you most of all, for the soul that stirs inside you. Breathe your thanks to your soul and hold yourself with the gentleness of a treasured object. And let the layers of the body accept your own appreciation, moving deeply into connection with that gratitude of self, letting all parts of you harmonize to your gratefulness, to your self-appreciation. And as you do, an energy builds in the core of you. And I place myself within it. I hold myself like an opportunity not yet known in the center of your core as you hold yourself in gratitude for what and who you are. And I stand in the middle and I feel the light of your love that surrounds you, moving, moving, always moving, for energy never sits still, always moving, changing, evolving. As you love yourself, you evolve, you change. You give yourself acceptance, you evolve, you change. All parts of you become closer and closer to what you are acknowledging within you. What you love expands. Energy always moving, always moving. Continue to feel what you love about yourself. When have you surprised yourself with your own depth, with what you can give and what you can share, what you can know, what you can feel? What was hard for you and you did it anyways? When you were courageous and strong because you were scared, but you tried anyways? When have you failed and not held yourself apart from trying again? When have you accepted yourself with all of your inconsistencies and the ways you feel different? What have you allowed yourself, your greatest gift? What has you given yourself? And I am here in the center with you, appreciating all these things lovingly. Speak aloud to yourself again. Thank yourself. You may say your name. You may say your name with pride, with appreciation, with love. Speak your name and thank yourself for these parts in your heart, in your body, in the stream of light that flows through you. Speak to your truth. Name your heart. Appreciation, loving yourself out loud. And the energy in the body swirls and moves, creating more light, concentrating here in the core where I am. And I assemble this light and I stitch it together like a blanket I am knitting. And I bring together all the energies which you are creating, loving yourself. Continue, don't stop, continue. As your arms meet your body, holding you so gently, and feel into your heart's greatest longing and how you have lived with needs unmet, and love yourself for your bravery, for what is absent in your life, for what you wish had been different, and love yourself for the sweetness of you, coming and trying and living even when it's hard. Love yourself for the great distances you've come, how far you've come, and feel in the body the weariness, and love your body for what it served, for how it has suffered with you. And see how you rise when you are challenged. You try, and love yourself. See yourself. Say it out loud. Yes, it is powerful when it is spoken. And the energy swirls, and I am knitting faster and faster, creating with you. Continue. Send me your love of yourself. Speak it to me. Tell me what is most beautiful in you? What is your greatest alignment to your truth? When do you feel most alive in your world? And how does it reflect your spirit? And tell me how you love yourself for having that part of you. Appreciating now more deeply, yes, more deeply, rhythms of light I see streaming from you, intoxicating. And I weave those through with silver thread, and I make within you a great and all-encompassing blanket of light, woven from the threads of your own consciousness, suspended in a field of self-love and appreciation. It is enormous and made in the light of my own divinity, which you also share. And here I have one completed, and it stays within you in a tiny pocket, which I'm creating, in which I will keep this special tool. And it is made just for you, made of the light inside you. And what do you need to do to unlock it? How may you find it once again when you need it? In the same way it was created. You need only stand still for a moment or sit as you are and place your hands around yourself and acknowledge your own light out loud with a simple thank you. Say your name and thank yourself. And in that moment, the tiny pocket expands to reveal the very, very, very large blanket of love, self-generated, and it unfolds and wraps itself around you, a loving embrace to strengthen and fortify you when things might feel dire or lonely, when you need the strength of your own soul to support you. It is a gift given from within, and I am merely guiding you in its making. And I bless you each now with the potency of your own vibration. A blessing given is a blessing received to the self. And you are this powerful, and you are this worthy, and you are this beautiful. You may relax now and know that you have created something of infinite value and infinite potential. I say thank you, and I will look forward to our conversation tomorrow. Goodbye. Okay, welcome back. Oh, I've got really big chills, super chills. Oh, amazing. Like super chills, particularly all up and down my left side. No, that's my right side, all up and down my right side. How's everybody feeling? Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow, so much crying. Wow, that was a need met. Oh, I love it, Sky. What a gift is Andrea. So good to see you, Andrea. Wow, that was powerful. It really was, wasn't it? You love my sweater. Thank you. I got it a while ago. I would check the tag, but I don't think I can see it without taking it off. But I got it a couple years ago. Thank you. I think I got it at Norseman's Rack. I don't remember the brand though. This is holy cow. I'm bawling. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Thank you guys. What amazing, wonderful gift. So beautiful. Just what I needed. I love it. Wonderful. This was amazing. It really was. You wore the right sweater. Yeah, I know, right? Totally blessed. I love these tingles. Ah, Susan, that's so cool. Loving myself more, saying, here it is. Where is it? It's such a beautiful gift. This is Christine, and Keith says a Sude ice cream. It must be Sunday ice cream. She said something about Sundays or somewhere. There were Sundays in there somewhere. I don't remember. What was it? Something about a Sunday. I don't remember. something. So holy moly, so intense, but so beautiful. Tears of joys, breath of life giving and receiving. Ah, so gorgeous, you guys. What a great tool for our use as we choose. Yes, right? Yes. Island knits. Yeah. So cool. So I will share with you what I saw. I saw, she said some stuff in the beginning, and I know what we were doing is we were preparing like an energetic field that we could access later. She was giving us almost like she's saying like a stabilizing energy where we could create a field that was like almost like part of our repertoire. She keeps saying like in your back pocket, it's a thing that we can, because we've got it now. It's almost like we think of it as a physical object, but it's almost like a training. Like we have the field, almost like once you learn a word in a foreign language, you can just say it anytime, right? And it's like that. But she did it like we were making it, like and we were building a field, but now we can return to that field like in a minute, like we can go back to it just like that. And so she gave us sort of a tool to be able to do that, which was so cool. And she helped us to create she's calling it stabilizing. She stabilized an energetic field. And she's like, I'm a field builder. She's telling me that she works with fields, she's like, I'm really good with working with fields of energy. She's like, that's her thing. She's like, yeah. So she's excited about this, really excited about this one. But she helped us to stabilize it. So she says, so what I saw was she had us go into and I saw this, everybody sort of holding themselves, and I know we verbalized a bunch of stuff. I don't know what. I'm sorry, I don't know what we were saying, but it was stuff about like building up. I just see inside the bodies, I saw this swirl of energy, and it was a swirl of like really deep self-appreciation. And she was bringing that forward. I'm not sure exactly. You guys will have to tell me. I don't know what she was saying, but I could see the energy moving, and it would kind of go slow and the fast, and it was kind of coming through in different parts of the body as she was activating different layers of us. She just let it flow. It was very natural. It wasn't like it had to be a certain way. It was going to be different for each of us. And it was whatever felt most natural for us, whatever ways we could fall into it with the most ease. And then she would just take that and she would sort of amplify. And then she went into the middle. It was like had like a little cyclone going inside the body, and in our field, our whole field, she went in the middle. And I think she was doing the stabilizing. And it was like she was sewing something or knitting. She was knitting it. And I saw first like this long line. It was almost like she was knitting with those. If you ever seen those chunky blankets where you can knit like a huge blanket really fast because the yarn is super fat, it was like that, because it started like this, and then pretty soon she had like this whole thing, this giant blanket made. And she guided us through. At one point, the energy got pretty quick. It was almost like there was a different quality of energy that came in. And I saw this silver, very distinctive waves of silver, very thin waves of silver. And then she took those and incorporated, and those were super important for some reason. I wonder if she'll tell me why now. And I'm not getting it is something about I can't quite get it. Maybe she'll tell me later. I'm not totally getting what, but I just know that it was somehow that was super helpful, having the silver thread come in. And she says it right now. She's saying it's a binding agent. She's saying that's the field. Oh, that's the field creation. That's okay. That's what it is. The silver was what made she's calling it a binding agent that made it stable so that you could access it again whenever you wanted to. That is really cool. So, and then once it was all done, she took it made a little like inside of us, like a little, and it was really funny because the blanket's huge, and she makes this little teeny pocket, and somehow magically, like Hermione's purse, the blanket fit inside the tiny little pocket. And so she's like, look, it's right in here, but you open it up and it's like, Hermione, you're going to pull a tent out of there, and you're going to pull it's like tiny pocket, giant things inside it. And she's like, look, it's fitting in a little pocket. So it's right here. And I think she wanted to show like, it's not going to take up any space, right? It's here until you need it. When you need it, it's like, it expands. And then she showed us how to access it. And if I can get this part, and you guys fill me in if I miss something, I think we go back to the posture. And I think the posture is important because it's almost like in the physical steps, it triggers like an emotion, right? So if we hold, and she's saying it, there's something about, if I get this right, that doing the same posture, she says it helps to generate the field. So that's cool. So even just holding yourself helps to generate. She's like, yes, it helps to generate the field. So we go back to the posture you were holding when you created it. And then, and it could just be, does I think it doesn't matter if you're standing or sitting. She's like, she says it's like the holding yourself. And if you were sleeping, don't worry about it, because the next time you listen to it, then when you do stay awake, you can do that piece of it or fall asleep with your arms that way, and it'll be fine. She's like, it's still working. She's like, don't worry, it's still working. And then, but we go back to the arms, and then we say our name. She's saying we say our name, and we say something in kind appreciation for yourself, and something, and that's it. She's saying, and you do that, and it will sort of like this blanket sort of opens up and wraps around you. And she says it's a generative field of support. Yeah. And it will put you back in that. That's so amazing. So cool. And she's saying like, she's saying don't use it willy-nilly. Don't use it willy-nilly. She's like, make it special. And she's like, yes, make it special, not willy-nilly. Use it special. Make it where it feels like a needful opportunity, where it can make a difference, but not every day. Keep it out of harm's way. So I think the point of not using it every day is then it's sort of like we give things the power that they contain. And I think by keeping it for special occasions, she's saying, yes, that we give it the power by making it special. So use it when it's going to serve you the most. And yeah, so, but not just like, I'm just going to wear it all the time because I like it. It's my new coat. It's like, yeah, this is it'll be more powerful, she says, if you save it for when you feel it will make a difference. Yeah, that is really cool. Did I miss anything, you guys? Let me see what, yeah, we created together with Isla. I know, right? It was super, super cool. Like Mary Poppins bag, right? Taking everything out. Exactly, Jane. So funny. And to say thank you to ourselves. Yes. Right. In a bunch of different ways. Yes. That's exactly what I saw. Imagined a crocheted blanket of many colors woven together with silver. That is what the blanket looked like. But there are colors. There are no words for yet. Oh, how amazing. Wow. Wow. Yes. To hug yourself and say thank you to yourself. Exactly. Awesome. Thank you, you guys. That's exactly right. We were loved by ourselves. So awesome. Love it. Love it. Every time I focus the gratitude towards myself, I could feel the trigger of the resonance expand. Awesome. Wow. Wow. Been here every day. So awesome. Love that. Thank you for being here. She said it was intoxicated by our self-love. Oh my gosh. I can hardly remember what happened during the meditation. You know how I feel. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so awesome. And thank you so much, Strucy. I appreciate you very much. And you're saying, thank you, Anna Ayla, my first live. Yeah, I always go deep into these meditations. I felt a giant version of me giving me a hug. I love that. I used that to hug myself every morning and smile and tell myself that I love me. Isn't that cute? The line from "'Twas the night before Christmas, as the dry leaves that before a wild hurricane fly when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. Oh, wow. Swirling within for me. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I don't know that. That is a beautiful line. She helped us through her love for us to send ourselves the self-love we deserve. Exactly, Sky. I feel that exactly. Yes. So, so awesome. So beautiful. Thank you, Margaret. That's very kind of you. Thank you. She says, Holistic Healing says, my ears started feeling like sonar receivers right before you said she was coming to our ears. You felt it? Oh my gosh, I did too. There was something about it today in the ears, big time. Yeah, so cool. And Brazil is suggesting, yeah, if you are able to hype the video, phenomenal, you guys. And if you don't know how to do that, if you're not subscribed, and have your notifications on, make sure you do that, because we're going to be kind of mixing up the times. We're also going to be 6 p.m. tomorrow. So if you have the notifications on, you will make sure you don't miss them. And then if you like the video, it will give you the opportunity to press the hype button, which is really cool. So if you are able to do that, I'm grateful. And thank you, Keith. And that's a very cute graphic. Thank you. So I have my arms around my tiny self. Oh, I love it. You fell asleep. Don't worry. You got all the good stuff, and it was all happening even if you're asleep. So then just go back and listen to it again. You know why you fell asleep is because your body was receiving the healing. So it just means you took it in really, really deep. So that is phenomenal. So don't worry about it. And listen to it again. You can listen to it till you are able to go through it staying awake. And then you've really integrated a lot of energy when you do that. So it's cool. You felt the ears before she said it. That is so, so cool. I felt Isla in my heart a lot since the start. So awesome. Yeah, she does so much work in the heart. Like sometimes after I work with her, actually my heart is like physically, like it's almost ouchy. Like even right now, if I press on it, it's sore. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, amazing. It's like amazing how physical it is. Since I met her at the retreat, Isla gave me a blanket to wrap around myself when I astral travel and do my work. It helps me. Andrea, that is so awesome. That is so cool. Sun Goddess says, so wonderful. Can you tell me who you channeled? I came in late. It was beautiful. It was the mother of creation. Her name, she calls herself Isla, but she is the mother of all souls. So yeah, so she gave birth to all souls, and she's an amazing, amazing being. So welcome. If this is your first one of our glows, we're doing a 40-day glow up, which is every single day for 40 days. So if this is your first one, there's a playlist already of 34 other meditations, and you're welcome to use them all. They're going to be here free for you on YouTube. So yeah, very, very cool. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And Battle Gamer says, my ears have been receiving for days now. Usually the buzzing in the left ear is a collective message. Right ear is a personal message. How cool is that? Love that they give you that discernment. That's so awesome. Oh, and then you're saying it's easier to hype after the video ends. Thank you so much for that, Brazil. I appreciate you. And then, oh wait, I lost my place. I lose my place because it jumps. It says every time I catch your channeling, my energy becomes very fizzy. That is so awesome. The hype only comes up for me if I wait until like after the live. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. My heart area has been sore with these two. The heart, she really works our heart. She absolutely does. Yeah. I think the heart is just so important with where we're headed and the activation that we're moving into this new higher state of consciousness. It's all heart based. Yeah. I feel my heart expanding so hugely when Isla comes through. Gorgeous feeling. I love it. Well, we continue through Christmas, but yeah, I'll be here. I'm going to ask, and Wendy isn't going to like this, and Christy isn't going to like this, but I'm going to ask you guys to take a break on that day. And I'm going to come on by myself because I don't want to have you guys be working on Christmas. So I'm going to be here on Christmas doing my thing. And I'll be flying solo. So you got to be real nice to me. You got to be supportive. We got everybody chip in together, be supportive, because I want Wendy and Christy and everybody to have their time with their family. So, but I will be here and I'll be doing it, and we'll see what comes through on Christmas Day. So if you guys want to come just to listen, you can, but just like take a break. Have a break, you guys. Yeah, I know we're also committed because we believe like there's nothing more joyful than doing this, like being together in this way and bringing Isla through. And it's like, yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. It doesn't feel like work. But even so, right, we got to balance. But I will be here. And so we'll figure out as we get closer. I don't know what time. So I'll let you guys know as we get closer what time it'll be. I kind of have to find out when my family's coming over and all that kind of stuff, which is why I say subscribe to the notifications or turn the notifications on so I can make sure I tell you, hey, John, great to see you. Thank you so much for that. Very appreciate it very much. I felt so cozy and warm either way with the blanket. That is so awesome. It has to be after live and thumbs up. Oh, and then hype. Thank you, Christy. It says, is Saturday the last day? So we have I don't know when the last day is. I'm super bad at days. So I know that today is 35. So we have 5 more days after that. So today is the 22nd. So would it be the 27th? Is that right? Is 27th the last day? The Sunday, the 28th is a final day. Okay. Thank you so much, Wendy. Everybody, let's promise to be on our best behavior. Thank you so much. You guys are always on your best behavior. Yes, everyone, please have a blessed day with family and friends. May you all be surrounded and held in our Creator's infinite love. I love it. Absolutely. And I don't mean to exclude all other faith and traditions. I'm just saying Christmas because it's the one I celebrate, but I wish that for all of your faiths and traditions, for sure. Thank you so much. So lovely to receive these transmissions from Isla. Lots of love. Absolutely. It was really fun and nice to have all these lives. Thank you so much. Absolutely, you guys. So, and I'll be telling you more about this, but as we get closer, if you guys have enjoyed this, if you feel like the time is right for you, if you're not aware of my Soul Convergence program, if you love working with Isla and you like this form of self-healing, of healing, I call it self-healing because all healing is self-healing. This is a facilitated self-healing. Come and check out my Soul Conversion program. It starts in February, and I'll tell you more about it as we get closer, but put it on your calendar. Like we'll be starting in the second week of February. And if you're going to get to the end of this and you feel like, boy, I wish it was still going, it is. It's just going in another container, and it's called Soul Convergence. So it's a program we've been doing now for 2 years, and it has been one of the biggest blessings of my life. So anyways, I'll tell you more about it later, but but just put it in the back of your mind. Think about it. Think about if it, and start feeling into it and see if it's the right time for you to come and be part of that process. We work on the issues that really come up, the trauma from birth to, it's really from the womb to age 7. It's the stuff that's very, very hard to access without help. So, and it's an amazing process. So we'll spend time, maybe we'll make a special time where you guys can come if you choose to come talk about that. Maybe we'll make a special time where you come and we can tell you all about it, so that if you have questions, we can have it in an open forum where everybody is able to ask, and we can talk as long as we want. So yeah, very cool. And thank you. I appreciate that, you guys, for the kind comments about it. Really, really awesome. You say soul coverage is amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please send prayers to my kitty Romeo. Margaret, definitely holding Romeo in our thoughts, sending love to Romeo. Thank you for letting us help. And then Sanctuary says, I have a new appreciation for myself and how brave I've been at many points in my life that flashed through. Oh, don't you love that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. I kind of wish I could hear all the things you guys were saying. You know what I mean? All the things that you were saying, that you were in appreciation of yourself. I bet you it would be so, so inspiring. Wow, wow, wow. All right. And the frog has no name other than very ugly frog. Very ugly, creepy frog. That's what it's called. Oh, it's so funny. Those of you who are like, what the heck about the frog? It is this really ugly ceramic frog that my daughter and I keep passing back and forth, and we hide it in each other's homes. And right now she's told me it's in my house somewhere and I cannot find it. And I'm trying to find it before she leaves. So I can sneak it back in her suitcase. Okay, you guys. All right, time to go get some rest. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you so much for being here. This was so much fun. This was so much fun. I loved it. I loved it. I cannot wait to do this one again. So tons of love to all of you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. We are also at 6 p.m. So I'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific.